This is probably the Nancy Drew game I've played the most outside of like streaming and stuff. Like I played this a couple times as an adult and a couple times as a kid. Like a lot of the other Nancy Drew games I only played once because either my friend had it or like I had to play Fox and Geese and that was traumatizing enough. I did not want to play it again. Oh my god, just in time. I also love this game. So I think I've said earlier that this is kind of tied with Waverly Academy for me as like my favorite game. Although I will say I feel like it's a nostalgia thing for me because there is some navigation in this game that I don't like. Y'all know me, I hate navigation puzzles. There's actually quite a lot of that. Yeah, will chat retain any of the story? I don't have my hopes. I don't have high hopes. This game might be the most forgettable one for me.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger
Well, we'll
on
see about
Deception
that.
Island.
We'll put that to the test.
Play, choose gameplay overview. When you're ready to start the game,
All right.
choose either junior or senior.
I'm gonna be quiet while we're introducing things, so y'all lock in. Focus.
Dear Ned, here I am on a ferry bound for Deception Island, one of the San Juan Islands off the coast of Washington State. George's friend, Katie Firestone, is expecting me. Katie's a marine biologist who's doing research into deep water parasitic growth. She also owns a whale watching boat and takes tours out practically every day. I should be excited.
Dream job.
But for some reason, I feel on edge, like something's out of whack. Maybe it's because George and Beth arranged this little vacation
Nancy's
for
an
me,
empath.
and sometimes their plans don't work out so well. Or maybe it's because we're about to dock at a place called Snake Horse Harbor. Kind of a creepy name for a town, don't
I'll show
you think?
you Snake Horse Harbor.
I haven't been on vacation for so long that I've forgotten how to relax. Anyway, we're here. It's not raining, but it's not sunny either. It's just kind of gray. Maybe that's why I feel so strange. Every year's Nancy.
Who the fuck is named Firestone? Someone with red hair. We respect Katie Firestone in this house. Love that lesbian. For real. For real, for real.
Katie?
Hi.
I think her and Jenna are exes.
I'm Katie Firestone. Come on, I'll take you down to the boat.
Let's go, girls.
Great timing, huh? I just got back from getting some groceries. George could not have picked a better time to arrange for you to come out here. Just last week, this orca showed up in the channel.
Orca?
And now oh my gosh, what happened? Someone tore the place apart.
Look at that fuck-ass Bob. She reminds me of that girl from the Wicked movie.
Why would somebody
Y'all know
do
Bob
this?
Girl from the Wicked movie?
Are you gonna be able to
She's my
fix
favorite
it?
character.
I better be able to. I can't afford to pay someone else to do it. And if I end up having to replace a lot of parts, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We better call the sheriff? Never.
Want me to help you?
Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always wear your life jacket. And don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming,
I kinda want her, Bob.
Fast. The fog
Did I
we
get
get
that,
around
Bob?
here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's
Does y'all know
somewhere
that?
around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack? Need any help?
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
Alright, let's see. Katie Firestone. Sick. Love. Benjamin Hawkins. Wash boat. Nancy Drew arriving. Uncle Bob's B-Day. Town meeting to discuss Orca. Now, why aren't my town meetings about that?
Ah, my trusty laptop.
It's very Gilmore Girls coded.
Batteries.
I saw someone say that bangs are the girl version of a mustache and I can't stop thinking about it. Oh no, I fear they may be right. Daddy Drew's day off. Dear Nancy, thought you'd be interested to know that your father is taking a day off. He was supposed to be in court all week. For what? But early this morning, a water main broke and flooded the basement of the courthouse. They turned off all the electricity as a safety precaution and sent everyone home. So without any appointments or trials to prepare for, he has nothing to do. Too bad you're not here. He could take you to the zoo or something. I love taking my 18-year-old daughter to the zoo. Just so he stays out of my hair. Love, Hannah. Yeah. Daddy Golf Ball is resting and relaxing. Apparently. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. Let's do it. Have some baking soda. Ketchup. Or this. Cocoa sauce? Yes, innovative. Jellyfish. Is this meat? Or you gotta be careful about lunch meats. Anchovies. And habanero sauce. Oh, and what looks like moldy mayonnaise. Eat that! Eat it up!
Oh, suddenly I don't feel so good.
You gave yourself.
What happened?
All I know is I made myself a sandwich and
What happened?
The ideal sandwich is a visually pleasing combination of
My
high
supervisor is
quality
training someone else?
carbohydrates
You
and
didn't get fired?
simple and you can't go wrong.
Can't keep
Chef
your story
Sherwood
straight.
says-
sorry guys, gotta go.
She's got the runs now. Gotta go! I'll keep it. As a snack for later.
It looks like whoever damaged your engine did something to your faucet too.
It'd be great if you could fix it. The pipes are in the cabinet under the sink.
At least the person who messed up the faucet left all the pipes here. I hope.
Do it, Intrepid. Call out. Hang with us. Ugh. Not gonna lie, this puzzle kind of stinks Major
That
Dookie.
doesn't go there. That doesn't go there.
Alright, well...
That doesn't go there.
Hang on. This is garbage.
That doesn't go there.
And you can't work your way backwards. You have to do it from the start. Why is this my favorite again? Oh, that's the start. I was doing it wrong. Or
That doesn't go there.
all right. I don't need Nancy's attitude
doesn't go
though.
there.
I will say.
That looks right.
Like, how does she know this? This puzzle is a crime against humanity. You're not wrong. I can't defend the game on this one. Like, what does Nancy look like? A plumber? You think this rich girl has ever fixed pipes in her life?
That
Well,
doesn't
actually,
go
she's
there.
done it in several games. What does she know about pipe? Why are the pipes different colors?
doesn't go there.
For fun, I guess. Oh. Love a piss pipe. You know me.
That looks right.
That looks right. Said no one ever. Why am I feeling so wrong? My head's in the game, but my heart's
That
in the
doesn't go there.
song. Y'all know that one? Y'all ever heard of that?
That looks right. That looks right. That doesn't go there.
Is this under the sink? Is someone pissing in the sink? Y'all aren't all pissing in the sink? What are you guys using?
That doesn't go there. That looks right.
Wait, what are you guys using?
That doesn't go there.
Where I did that before.
That looks right.
all fixed.
We did it.
Back on. There was something under the pipes.
I feel like Shane Dawson has done that, right? There's no way he hasn't. Andy Jason. Ugh, I love the Whale World logo, though. Goose loves it too, clearly. If I were to get Nancy Drew merch, it would absolutely be this logo. Boop. All right. Thinking pissing in a sink is too elevated for Shane Dawson? No, I swear he has. I swear he has. I don't know if this is a Mandela effect.
Wasn't here before, was it?
No,
Stop meddling or else.
written it.
I feel like he has. There's someone on Etsy that makes the cutest Nancy Drew merch, and I hope I get one of the sweatshirts for Christmas. I think I might know who you're talking about, because I think I've discovered every Nancy Drew Etsy seller available. Really, truly.
You know, Nancy,
girl.
for what it's worth, I shot my mouth off pretty
Girl,
good.
how do you know? I know it in my heart. But also, I feel like I remember like a clip of his podcast or like one of his videos where going around on TikTok where he said something like that.
What do you mean?
This orca, this killer whale, showed up in the channel about a week ago.
Yeah,
It's
it's
been
Shane
hanging
Dawson's
around
old
here ever
haircut.
since all by itself. She was getting way too close
Hi,
to
were you
boats,
upset?
so I called the National Marines Fisheries Service. They made some recordings and did some tests and are analyzing them. In the meantime, they ordered all boats to stay at least 300 feet away from her or risk paying a $1,000 fine. That's what the meeting last night was about.
What? This government overreach. What's next? I need a license to toast in my own damn toaster?
Some people don't like that idea?
The people that fish for a living sure don't. They're steering clear of the whale by taking the long way around the island to get out to sea,
Ugh.
which costs them time and fuel.
Capitalism.
Some people say she should be captured and towed out to sea.
I remember he let Garrett pick up one of his piss bottles without telling him and then laughed when Garrett was grossed out. We need to change the topic, I think.
And what do you say?
I agree with the no-boat zone. I also think that if she's found to be sick, she should be shipped to a research facility for treatment, not returned to her pod. I said as much last night, only much more strongly.
All right.
Who's Andy Jason?
Andy does whale watching tours too. If I had $1 for every time he's come here trying to talk me into selling out to him, I wouldn't be fixing
Don't sell
this
to a
engine.
man.
I'd be buying a new one.
Oh, Nancy, I think we
You
have
want
to
me
call the
call the
cops.
sheriff for you?
Actually,
Well,
I'd
good night,
rather not
Intrepid.
get the sheriff involved. The insurance company would raise my rates, and I just can't afford that.
Real.
Besides, I've got my very own private detective now. You.
Yeah. Katie Firestone believes in
See you in a bit.
community care.
Enjoy.
We're taking care of it ourselves.
Amber Wicks raided my stream with 27 views.
Amber Wicks, Raiders, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hello. We actually haven't been playing that long, so you came in at a good time. We are... Oh. Dang it, I forgot about that. We are playing Danger on Deception Island. A lesbian with a Bob's boat has just been ransacked and there's an orca. How does the game? I think it's excellent, personally. I think it's excellent. Other than the navigation and the pipe puzzle. But also, there's a babe.
I'll be right with you.
Oh. Can't talk to the
Well,
babe yet.
looks like Snake Horse Harbor's got itself a newcomer.
Alright. Very important question. Would you? Would you?
I'm visiting Katie Firestone. My name's Nancy Drew.
Well, now, why would you want to do a thing like that?
That depends on what you mean.
Well, you're not one of them save the whale and heck with everybody else crusader types like she is, are you?
Oh, good. Taking about 3 steps back. Maybe if you shave the beard. I feel like men are rarely more handsome with the beard.
I'm just here on vacation.
Her true colors
He
came
is
out
kind of
real
Willem Dafoe
clear
in
last
Lighthouse
night.
coded.
Us fishermen don't count. All that matters is rescuing that poor, precious orca out there. To heck with people trying to make a living. Of course,
Yeah.
the way she makes her living being hurt by that whale? Why, no. Her business is booming. Now, ain't that the oddest thing?
Now he needs to make a conspiracy YouTube video.
Her boat was ransacked this morning.
She ticked off a lot of people last night. That's what she gets for being so meddlesome. Anyway, welcome to Snake Horse Harbor, home of Cadborosaurus. That's how this place got its name, you know.
Who is she?
Cadborosaurus.
Well, that's the sea monster Native Americans used to see out in the channel ever so often. Called it the snake horse. Had the head of a horse and the body of a giant snake. People on
Just like
Vancouver
me.
Island started calling it Cadborosaurus after it or one of its relatives was seen a couple of times in Cadboro Bay. They call it Caddy for short.
God, I really want a local sea monster. Is there a local sea monster in the Chesapeake Bay? I feel like not a lot of things survive out there.
Is it a friendly sea monster?
Back in the late 1800s, he took the rap for a lot of hoodoo around here. Fog would roll in at night, and men would just vanish.
Wife is forcing me to watch
Snake
Love
horse,
Island.
people
Oh,
would
have
say.
fun.
Little did they know.
So it wasn't the snake horse?
Well, they'd been shanghaied. See, a bunch of establishments in town had secret panels built right into the walls. Guy'd be having a drink one minute, and next minute he'd be clobbered over the head, whisked into a secret passageway, and taken out to a ship waiting in the
Tessie!
harbor. He'd wake up on the high seas and
knew it.
discover that if he wanted to survive, he'd better do what the
And we
captain
love her.
ordered. No matter what he was before, he was now a sailor. It was a cheap way for captains to get crews back then, and an easy way for some of the town's citizens to make money.
Did you say you were a fisherman?
Fourth generation. I fished every ocean for just about every fish you can make money fishing for. Lived here for the last 11 years.
Are you retired, old?
Are you retired?
Fishermen never retire, young lady. After all, what would we do? Go fishing? Only reason I'm not out there right now is because I've been in and out of campaign meetings since 8 this morning.
Oh, we know what party you're running with.
You're running for office?
I think it's high time people around here started doing what makes sense. Instead of doing what's politically correct all the time. Harbormaster we got now bends over.
He's coming for
backwards
those
so far
woke
from the
liberals
environmentalist,
around here.
It's a wonder he can still walk upright.
See you around.
Vote for Holt. Spread the word.
Oh my god.
Hey, stay out of there.
Sorry.
Oh, just sniff his bag.
What can I get for you, Nancy?
My babe. Y'all remember I ranked her first as the hottest woman in the Nancy Drew franchise.
Since we haven't met, there's only one way you could know my name.
On the day my Aunt Iris turned this place over to me, she said, Jenna, you're about to become a real good listener. And darned if she wasn't right.
So you own this cafe?
Aunt Iris left it to me 3 years ago. It's been in the Dublin family since the day it was built, which was back in, 1866 or something. So, you're visiting Katie
I aspire to be a
Firestone.
Nepo
My
cafe owner.
condolences.
Your condolences?
Me and her don't
So
see eye to
grateful
eye on a couple of
vlogs.
things.
So did. What kind of things? Are you
What
ex-lovers?
kind of things?
That orca out there should be rejoined with her pod as soon as possible. Period. End of story. No matter what Miss Fancy Schmancy's science degree says. Other
I'm
people
with her.
may be bamboozled by all her talk of data charts and field tests and monitoring whatnots, but not me. The only thing she wants is to get that whale into an aquarium. It wouldn't surprise me
Willy.
if Katie's been secretly feeding it. Which is against the law, by the way. And you know what else? It wouldn't surprise me if
I
she
want her
trashed
shirt
her
too.
own boat, because she knew that after that meeting last night, everybody would assume that Holt did it and not want to vote for him. I got an idea. Let's change the subject.
All right.
Does Andy Jason ever come in here?
Everybody comes in here. Know how some people can't go a day without coffee? People around here can't go a day without a bowl of my clam chowder. In fact,
Oh, I
if
want
you
some
ever
of your
want a free
clam
sample,
chowder.
Just say the word.
So Andy Jason
Hi,
is one of your
Katie.
regulars?
Actually, he only comes in once or twice a week. Says he's too busy. Of course, the reason he's so busy is because he's too cheap to hire another person to help him run the place. Kinda surprised me when I heard he was trying to buy Katie Firestone out. Must have something up his sleeves, all I can figure.
All right, give me that clam
Think I could
chowder.
try a bowl of your clam chowder?
Coming right up. Next one will be on the house, too.
Free clam chowder?
That was
God, I love her.
delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Later, Gator. Hi,
Later,
Nancy.
Gator.
How's it going?
Oh, I can't get a muffin?
It's been fun talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
Now, let me see these prices. Ugh. First of all, she has soy milk in like what, 2003? Clam chowder $5.50. Ugh. Ugh. You know she makes the meanest dirty chai around town. Now, this is a little depressing looking at this, I'm gonna be honest. I dream. I dream. Rice milk, though. Rice milk has kind of fallen off, no? I feel like people fuck with rice milk anymore. I tried rice milk. I mean, I've tried every, like, non-dairy milk, basically, under the sun. Rice milk is kind of gritty. Not really my thing.
What is this card thing?
Good question. Aunt Iris said it and the others like it have been on the walls in here since the place was built.
Alright, I do remember this from playing it before. This one... Diamonds? I know we have to make, like, all the royal flushes. I'm trying to remember. I think this one is diamonds, and then... Let me see. In a royal flush. Is 10 in a royal flush? N. Dang.
I made a royal flush.
Hell yeah. And then this one, I think, is clubs. Oop. Neat.
I made a royal flush.
That's too easy. Nancy can make another royal flush by eating that sandwich. Ooh, horchata. I haven't had horchata in so long. I think this one's hearts. I feel like I remember like multiple of these moving, but maybe that's just on Senior Detective. Maybe I'm making that up. I'll take the easy mode. Oh, it's gotta be spades, right? Yeah, I think it's spades. Never mind, never mind. Yeah.
I made a royal flush.
I made a royal flush. How many Nancy games do you have left? Two mainline games we haven't played. But we're gonna play 4. 'Cause we have to do the other dossier. And
Each flag stands
we're
for a letter of the
finishing.
alphabet, and so did those words.
We're
Interesting.
Nancy. We're finishing Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. Me when I make a royal flush. Yeah, and definitely need a picture of this. Get my mouse out of the way. I love taking screenshots like this. It's the best way to do it. Oh my god. Speaking of my phone, y'all, I have had this phone since March of 2020. It is an iPhone 12 Pro, I think. And the screen is cracked. One of the cameras is cracked. Battery life is pretty bad. And I finally got a replacement phone. Oop. I decided to get an iPhone like refurbished off eBay this time. Because, I don't know, if it's more sustainable and it's a little bit cheaper, why not? So it comes in a couple days. I'm very excited. I've got the iPhone 15 Plus. So it's the big boy. But also, phone cases are now like $60. At least like the really good ones. Which I definitely need. Phone cases are like $60 now. I've done that, always had good success. Okay, that's what I heard from other people. I'll let y'all know how it goes. Phone cases are stupid expensive and I hate it. Yeah. For the past couple years, I've been using the Pila phone cases. And what's cool about these is they're completely compostable and it's like a very sustainable company. But the thing about these is you kind of have to replace them after like a year or two because the front of them, like this ridge is missing. This like ripped off. It's very soft. So that's how my phone got cracked because I didn't replace it. I was like, I know it's more sustainable, but it's also more sustainable to like not replace my phone. So I got the like a big Casetify case because the YouTubers influenced me. Oh, I need to write that down. The music in this game is fire. I don't think I've ever gotten an offer from Casetify. I guess we'll see how it goes. 138.43.
Hi there. Welcome. What can I do you for?
Now, would you? Would you? Why is he kind of like Bach? We deserve each other, me and Bach. This perfect little munchkin boy. But then Galinda emboldened him.
Are you Andy Jason?
That's me. How'd you know?
Katie Firestone told me you've been trying to buy
Let's start
out her
drama.
business.
Nice to meet you, Nancy. Any friend of Katie's is a friend of mine.
So you consider yourself to be a friend of Katie's?
I like to think we're friends, or that we could be friends if she'd just be reasonable.
Oh.
You mean if she'd just accept your offer?
I'm offering her the deal of a lifetime. She'd make more money, she'd have more free time. I mean, look at this place.
She'd have more
I
free
run
time because she wouldn't have a
first-class
job
operation.
anymore?
It's my mission to see that everyone who comes to Snake Horse Harbor leaves with a greater appreciation for marine mammals. And if I make a buck in the process, that's cool too.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think should be done with the orca out there?
Nothing. I think people should just leave it alone. I mean, why do we humans always think we know best? We can barely deal with ourselves, let alone a whole other species.
Well, I do think it's gonna die if it's separated from its pod, Andy. I feel like you, a professional whale tour guide, would know this.
Someone ransacked Katie's boat while she was in town this morning. Made a real mess.
Wonder if it's related
His
to those
arms are
burglaries.
posed, though. They are out.
What burglaries?
A bunch of stuff was stolen from 2 shops earlier this week.
Hold
Food,
on.
Tools,
This is
clothing,
Frank Hardy's
electronics.
voice.
There was no sign of forced entry, no trace of who did it. Sheriff's still scratching his head.
Wait, this is Frank... Is this Frank Hardy I'm talking to right now? He kind of sounds like a twink version of Frank Hardy. Listen.
Why do you want to buy Katie out? She can't be taking that many customers away from you.
I don't like her taking any customers away from me. And frankly, with this whale doing its orphan thing out there, I'm losing a lot of customers to her.
This is upsetting. Yes? I knew it. If it's not Punchy LaRue voicing him, I don't care.
Why is that?
Katie convinced the fisheries
Jonah
service
von
that she should be
Spreeken.
allowed to monitor the orca's condition, which means she can get right up next to the whale while my boat has to stay away.
Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
All right, all right. Now, you got any games on your phone? Ugh, I want these shirts.
Miss, please don't touch that.
Is there nothing to look at here? No. Doo-doo. Why is there no music?
Looks like I need a key card to play.
Give me a key card. Give me a key card that I will refuse to pay for.
Hi, Nancy.
I want to play your
I'd
games.
like to play the games in your center, but it looks like I need some kind of key
Got any
card.
games?
Here you go. This will activate all the games. It
Those
will also keep track
cuticles.
of what games you've won. And it'll let you play all the games as many times as you want.
and Bach.
Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
That was intimate. All right. This is the one where you have to match
Throughout
the whale
symphony, we've been
sounds.
able to hear the sounds different cetaceans make.
But
To see just how
I
good
just
your
want to do
memory
it from
is,
vibes. I think I
press
could
a
do it.
button, listen to the sound that plays, then press the button of the cetacean that made the sound. If you've made a correct match, the button lights will stay on. When all the buttons are lit, you've matched them all.
All right. I can do this. Easy. Spooky. That's giving big gray whale vibes, for sure. Do I have to listen to this twice? Am I doing this wrong?
Balls.
Thank you for the balls. Now that's a killer whale. No, it's a humpback. It's a humpback. Silly me. Silly. I've seen Finding Nemo. Wait, how am I... Now, what was that? Dow's porpoise. I love a dog's purpose.
Nope.
Oh, that's a minky. Gird whale. Arr. Orcas are like, kind of like a cat. What'd I tell ya? Yeah, I've seen Free Willy. Arr. Thank you. Thank you. God, I do love whales. Okay. And I'm afraid of them. I love them from a distance. Oh. Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Oh my god.
Yum. Yum.
Let me tell you, playing this game on a trackpad was foul.
Yum.
Foul. Ah!
Yum.
Yeah.
Yum.
Nancy's going crazy.
Yum. 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 Yum.
Yum. 20. Me when I eat clam chowder. Me eating dinner right now. Hee 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 hee. Yum. Now, what is this? Never a dull moment. Oh, I remember these. Easy. I'm a gamer. Easy. Oh, you have to use the key. We gotta make sure she eats. Eats and leaves no crumbs. In the fish sense. Oh, watch out for the missiles, though. Definitely want to watch out for the missiles. Oh, no. Oh, she suffocates quickly. I also suffocate fairly. Oh! Supposed to be on easy. Oh god. Uh-oh. How many do I have to do? 4 do I need? Oh god, shark. Y'all remember the Bratz fish tank game? Ooh. Oh, come on. I never was allowed to play any of the Bratz stuff. I was never allowed to have Bratz dolls because my mom was problematic. And she thought they were what did she call them? She called them Hoochie Mama, which I'm sure is Very problematic. But that was a word that she used for slut when we were kids. Don't know where she learned that from. I think she's grown over the years, though. I'll give her that. So only Barbies for me. An American Girl doll. My mom called them slut dolls with her whole chest. No, like the moral panic around Bratz was crazy. And I'm sure it was just a coincidence that the Bratz dolls were largely dolls of color. Or that had nothing to do with that. Wait, I'm kind of eating, guys. Kind of eating. I was never allowed Bratz, but I did get Monster High dolls. I wonder... Monster High dolls were kind of after my time. I wonder if I would have been into them. They are cute. Oh, I did watch the Bratz live action movie. And I liked it as a child. I made it. I had a friend who came over and watched a Bratz movie with me growing up, and her mom was so mad. She wasn't allowed to come over again. No. My mom was like that, but to be fair, my mom was like that about everything indiscriminately because she was Pentecostal. Yeah, that makes sense. My mom thought Monster High dolls were the dolls of Satan, but now refuses to acknowledge that she did that. I do remember the satanic panic around the Monster High dolls. I do remember that. Oh, whale facts. Megaptera noviangeli is the scientific name for humpback. The cetacean that can swim the fastest is, no, not me. Sea mammals, including dolphins and killer whales, have been trained by the military because they are fond of being bossed around. Now that's just me. Extremely intelligent. Orcas are called killer whales because they kill and eat other whales. You know that. How many blowholes do baleen whales have? 2. Minke whales have dorsal fins shaped like... They have no dorsal fin. Oh. The diet of baleen whales consists of small fish and plankton. God, I'm such a whale expert. Get on my level. Get on my level. Oh, whale brains. Whale brains.
Wow, that's a beauty.
Wow.
Interesting.
I have a hard time being impressed by ships in a bottle, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go to the lighthouse. Let's go to the lighthouse, folks. Not because they are extremely patriotic. Nancy's going lightning fast. Alright.
Yuck! I'm not picking them up.
Oh my god, one time we took Nutmeg swimming on the beach, or the doggy beach specifically, and there was a fishing pier like right next to the doggy beach, and they were throwing like muck, like fish guts, to try and bait bigger fish. And Nutmeg, we threw a ball in the water, and she got distracted by this like fish head. She brought it back to us, and my mom and I were just screaming, "No, Nutmeg, no! Please stop!"
Maybe this broke off from a ship.
Let's go, girls.
What do you think you're doing? Those signs over there say no trespassing, which means keep out, which means you, girly.
Girly pop.
But I just...
Now.
But Nancy loves trespassing. You can't take this away from her. You can't take this away. All right. Let's do it. And that's why you should always wear your helmet. Bike crash lands cycling sleuth in the hospital. Teenager neglects to wear a helmet, pays the price. Ye old deception zucchini toss. Gotta be careful, folks. Dan and I kind of want to get bikes. That's an aside. And I gotta find a cool helmet, because safety is cool. The coolest thing. Can you not look at this? What's this lesbian up to?
Sounds like Holt Scotto was one of the people who didn't care for what you had to say last night.
He and I never see eye to eye. Now, if I were a fisherman, I'd be right as rain no matter what nonsense came out of my mouth. Fine Harbormaster he'd make.
I found this piece of wood on the beach. There's something strange about it.
What do you mean? Let's see it. Ouch, those splinters are sharp. That is odd. It looks like it's been in the water a long time, but if that were the case, those edges would be dull. That looks like it broke off of something just recently.
Does anything about it look familiar to you?
No, not to me.
Get a trike so you can put Goose in the
someone
back.
else I know.
He would
Casey
not sit in the back. He'd
He
try
works at the
and crawl up
Maritime
on the
Library
seat
in
with
Port
me.
Townsend. You should give him a call. His number's 360-555-3095.
do I need to save that number?
He loves checking out stuff like this.
He loves wood. He loves it. And see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Have fun.
It would be rude to use my phone now.
Nancy.
It would be rude to use my phone.
Really? Fine. 3, 5. Dang it. Oh.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Katie Firestone suggested I give you a call.
Katie who?
Katie Firestone?
Never heard of her.
Oh.
I know a marine biologist named Katie Fire.
Oh.
Yes, that's her. I'm staying with her here in Snake Horse Harbor.
Oh, well then what can I do for you?
Is this man just gaslighting me for fun? I found a piece of
I
wood.
found this odd piece of wood on the beach.
What's so odd about it?
It's a piece of plywood, and it looks like it's been in the water a long time. Yet one end of it has very sharp splinters, like it broke off from the ship just recently.
How do you know it came from a ship?
Because it says SS.
I don't even know what he hears.
The name is missing.
Doesn't mean anything. Now if it said SS, which stands for steamship, that'd be different.
Actually, that is what it says.
Oh, well then it came from a
This
ship.
conversation
Or
is
should I say
exhausting.
Shipwreck. What kind of wood is it?
Plywood?
You're about as much use as a beanie in a hurricane. Look, if you want me to tell you what shipwreck
Goose,
that
come
wood
here.
came from, you're gonna have to tell me what kind of wood it is.
But I have no idea.
Look at him yelling
Well,
at
you
me.
just get yourself a book on
Goose
wood and
and
figure it
Buck.
out. Maybe Katie has one. Soon as you do, call me back. I love checking out stuff like this.
Can I see my suitcase? I like my suitcase. Beach Hill. Mayan temples used as alien landing pads. Good. He's just reading up on some alien conspiracies. I'd expect nothing less.
Looks like whatever's in here is starting to defrost.
Now that's fun. Doo-doo. My city has bikes you can ride for cheap, but they're too tall for me and my balance has gotten worse since I'm older, so I no longer ride them. Our city has them too. I kind of want to give them a try. Oh, not Lizzie. Thank you for the resub. Not to be sappy, but I'm grateful I found this community and that I've been a part of it for almost a year. Okay, I'm done. Back to y'all calling y'all stinky. Oh, not Lizzie. We appreciate having you here. That was so sweet. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, Giro's here. Hi. Now what am I doing? What am I doing? Boop, boop, boop.
You again?
I'm sorry for trespassing like that.
So what do you want?
See you
See you
around.
around.
Vote for Holt. Spread the word.
Maybe I need to go kayaking now. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'll do that. All right.
Oops. Katie said I shouldn't use her kayak without a GPS. Maybe it's a message. That's odd. Oops. Katie said I shouldn't use her kayak without a GPS.
Well, where am I supposed to get a dang global
What's
positioning
up?
system?
I talked to Jenna Devlin when I was at the hot kettle.
What nasty rumor is she spreading about me today?
Nasty.
Do you two not like each other or something?
She doesn't like me, that's for sure. She thinks I'm a know-it-all from the big city.
From the big
See you in
city.
a bit.
Have fun.
You're not in the big city anymore. Maybe now it'll let me ask people for a GPS. Did you check to see that the GPS is broken in the boat? I did not know. I also thought we could do the book puzzle by now, but I think I couldn't trigger it. It is just like a Hallmark Christmas movie. I'm telling you, they're gonna fall in love. It's gonna happen. Madeline.
What's up?
Oh,
See you in a bit.
I'll be right here.
I was just trying to sniff your engine. I was not trying to engage with you. Orca. Did you click on the actual GPS? I don't know where it is. I don't know what you speak of. Oh, here's the book puzzle. I'm silly. I'm so silly. Doop, doop, doop.
Apparently our saboteur took all the books out of the drawer up here. Must have been looking for something. Want me to put them away?
If you could put them back in the drawer for me, that would be awesome.
It's up by the wheel. Okay, I will remember that. But first, these books aren't going to sort themselves.
Best way to get all these in here with no space left over.
Not like that, apparently. That's looking pretty good, if I say so myself. No? You can't rotate these? Guess not. Just feels so right, though. No, that hangs over. Oh, these. These. Yes. Yes. Oh. Maybe if we swap these? And a little of that. Okay. Not, yeah, that's not right. Oh, there we go. That's that. That's not how it looked like when I did it, but sure. Excellent. Arboreal morphology. What do y'all know about arboreal morphology?
Morphological
Ooh.
issues, microscopic tracheid analysis, microtomes.
Trypophobia warning.
Oh, I don't know if this book is for me.
Okay, Mother.
Maybe if I give Dr. Predovicu a call, she can help me out.
Okay, Mother. Isn't this also Henry's mom? The portrait they used for Henry's mom? I love the glam shot. I need to get a picture like that. Let's call this queen up.
This is Dr. Predovicu.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'd like some help identifying this piece of wood I found.
I'd be happy to assist. Do you have our mailing address?
Well, that's the problem. I
That
don't
is
have time
not
to send it
Stephanie
to you.
Meyer.
Would it be possible to identify it over the phone?
Certainly. Just hold it up to the phone for a couple of seconds and I'll take a reading. I'm kidding, of course. I usually don't do this over the phone, but I'll
Nancy would have gone crazy for
You will,
FaceTime.
however, need to take a look at your sample under a microscope.
Oops, I better go do that. I'll call you right back.
All right, all right. Doop, doop, doop.
One slice of wood. One glass slide. There. This is gonna look so cool under the microscope.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Let's see. Ooh, fun. I really wanted a microscope at home as a child. Lord knows what I would have done with that. All right, Mickey voice or Prudence voice? Very important question. About the author of Stephanie Meyer. Boop, 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 boop.
Irina Predovicu speaking.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. I've got the
Mickey?
sample all ready.
All right, we'll get started.
All
Where
right.
did you find this?
Once we're done with this phone call,
It's
I'll
a
start
piece
it.
of driftwood, probably used for a crate.
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Brownish?
Brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Are those holes?
There are no holes in the sample.
Well, I can tell you that you've got a soft wood, like pine or cedar, but I can't tell you much more than that without seeing the wood myself. Sorry. Please check your sample again. Goodbye.
No! Messed it up. You think this is Lonnie doing this? I don't think she has that power. But she can play any age, any
Hola,
race, any
Irina
gender.
speaking.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. Do you think you could take another stab at identifying that wood sample for me?
I'm sorry, but my policy is to limit free wood sample identifications to one per person.
Could you please make an exception in my case? It's kind of
What?
an emergency.
I'll tell you what. I'm doing a study on the side that focuses on problem solving. I'm collecting data by having people solve the puzzle that's on my website. If and when you solve it, I'll give you another free wood ID. Go to www.predovicu.lab/consult.htm.
Not her
Good luck.
forcing me to participate in her study. Gosh dang it. Alright. Let me start my timer. Not 36 minutes, good god. 3 minutes. Aha! Let's go on the internet, everyone! Aha! Do I have to manually search it? Okay, good. No, good.
They might be fun to explore.
That's not. Well, that's not. Look at this diva. You think that's Stephanie Meyer? Believe it or not, wood is not my only interest in life, but it is mine. I'm also fascinated by the mechanics of problem solving. One of my hobbies is studying the way people tackle mental puzzles. All right. It will also. By solving the puzzle below, you'll be providing me with data that will keep me busy for weeks. It will also entitle you to a free wood identification consultation. I feel like she would get a lot of sketchy phone calls with this prompt, but sure. Oh, I broke character. Not a slide. Oh, a slide puzzle. Oh, that wasn't that hard. That was actually really easy. That did scare me, though. Okay. Okay. I did it. I did what you want. Let me call her. I love wooden puzzles.
You have reached the desk of Dr. Irina Predovicu. I'm away from my desk, but we'll
Miss
be back in a
Diva!
couple of minutes.
Oh.
Thank you.
Wait till Minnie hears about this. Wait till Minnie hears about this. I could be union busting right now. Ugh, I'm stuck in this hell. Oh, I needed to look at the GPS. Oh. Oh. God damn it. Okay. Oh. 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 Okay. We're good. That was scary for a second. Oh. You know who I hate since I'm Mickey Mouse?
Uh-oh. Katie's GPS doesn't look so hot.
I hate Rachel Zegler. I Mickey Mouse hate Rachel Zegler because I put her in that fuck-ass bob when I know dang well she's gorgeous, and I did her so dirty with that fuck-ass bob in the new Snow White movie. This isn't Ashley talking, this is Mickey Mouse. Ashley doesn't hate Rachel Zegler, haha. Mickey Mouse does. Because what is that? What is that?
You again?
See you around.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
Gosh, I need to talk to Katie. I need to talk to Katie again. No, because like, why does the costume look so bad for Rachel? Yeah, and she has to act with Gal Gadot. They're setting this diva up. I know the vocals are going to be amazing.
What's up?
But it's like they want her to fail.
I'm afraid whoever tore up your boat also wrecked your GPS device.
Oh no. It'd be a shame for you not to go kayaking. I know. Bike to the Hot Kettle Cafe and see if Holt Scotto will let you borrow a GPS from him.
See you in a bit.
Have fun. What's up?
See you in a bit.
Enjoy.
All right. All right, Queen. Surely Holt Scotto isn't going to make me do labor for him. Surely not.
You again?
Whoever trashed Katie's boat also ruined her GPS.
Oh, now that's a shame.
She seemed to think you'd let me borrow one of yours.
I'll let you borrow one, sure. I got a spare right here in my duffel. You know what else I got in my duffel?
I don't think I want to know, sir.
I have no idea.
This is a little seaman
good.
I whipped up.
Thank
I'm
God.
thinking about making people pass it before they're allowed to rent any kind of watercraft once I become Harbormaster. Here. The idea is to cut down on having to rescue people who got no business being out on the water in the first place. Trouble is, nobody's actually taken it yet. I need a guinea pig.
And that would be me?
If you pass the quiz, the GPS is yours. You'll need that container for the last question.
See you around.
Vote for Holt. Spread the word.
I will do no such thing. This is a struggle when you're a kid, this game. Or like this quiz. But as an adult, I think I've got it locked in. Locked in. Alright, what question? Oh, let's see what I remember.
That looks right.
I wrote that down. 138, 43. Port?
Good.
East?
Yes.
Vote for Holt.
Correct.
Little Dipper?
Am I smart or what?
A schooner is a boat with at least two... A schooner? A schooner is a boat mess?
Very good.
Any knot fans in here? I don't really know how I... Any knot fans around? Types of knots. You could look it up on Nancy's computer, but... So close. Type of knots. Now that's a knot. Oh. Bowline. Double knot. Oh, fisherman.
Perfect.
Kind of knot, is it? Now that one I think I will have to Google. Knots. Knots. Oop. Crown knot. Figure 8 knot. Get out of here. Bend. The bend knot. You a bend knot?
That should do it. I have to bring him a male Dungeness crab?
Let's get him that male Dungeness crab. The sexism. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm from Maryland, so I went crabbing as a child. I obviously wouldn't do that now, but it was a camp activity.
These would be great for rock skipping. Interesting.
Don't stick your finger in that. Learned that the hard way. That's giving male vibes for sure.
There's something in that bottle, but it's stuck on those rocks.
Did they crab in Germany? I do not think there are crabs near Germany. Also, is Germany landlocked? Remember. I should remember. What? Maybe I should try a different rock. They need land crabs? I'm waiting for them to invent that. How do I get back to the thing? How do I face the water again? Oh, there you go. Oh, I still only have one. Right. That one. Okay, there we go. Now I have all the rocks. I love rocks. Yep. Oh my god. Nailed it! Rosebud. I should be writing these down, probably. Should have been 42.517 and 08615. Do you have a rock collection? I have a crystal collection. And I have a couple rocks. It's not really a collection though. Those were just rocks we got when Dan and I went to like the Oregon coast. And we just thought it was really pretty and wanted to remember it. Yeah, I got lots of rocks near me here. Look at all these. Rocks. Rocks. So many. The vibes in here are crazy. Crazy. Love rocks. Probably, I have some more around the house. I feel like I probably have 20 rocks. 20 rocks? Crystals? I kind of want to move there, either Oregon or Washington. That was always what I wanted to do. I always wanted to live there. But then the areas I did want to live were like very expensive. And also I met someone whose like entire family and life is rooted in Maryland. And he was willing to move out west, but not that far out west. And I was like, yeah, I guess that's fair. My family is just like literally all across the country and some not even in the country. So I can kind of, I felt like if I was single, I could move anywhere. But, and the thing is I say that, but I literally work from home and I'm very shy. So I don't know how I would make friends. I don't know how I would make friends
Hi,
in this
Nancy.
scenario.
How's it going?
Do.
I found a bottle floating in the water with a strange message inside.
Most, if not all, the notes you find in bottles around here were put there by Hilda Swenson. She was
Oh,
this
good luck
lady
with the
who
new
retired
therapist,
here with her
Madison.
husband about 20 years ago. They made a ton of money in Hollywood as writer-producers and just wanted to enjoy life. Wonderful people. Very active. In fact, Hilda was mayor for 8 years. But then, out of the blue, her husband died. They'd been a team for so long that, well, she pretty much died then too.
Dang, you hate to see it. I like my job in the city I live in, but I want to move states too. Yeah. I really did, like, a year ago, Dan and I were really considering moving out of state. But then we ended up moving here. And that was, like, my decision. I mean, for a lot of reasons, but I like my friends in Maryland. I like being able to go to New York City on the weekends because I see Broadway shows. I think Maryland has a lot of laws and policies that are pretty beneficial to me. I mean, they would be in Washington too, but I like Baltimore. I like DC. I like my friends here.
What do you mean?
Dare I
She
say?
just kind of lost it. Started talking to walls and doing bizarre things until one day she rode to the island across the channel that she and her husband owned.
Maybe one day
and
that'll
never
change,
came
but
back.
I'm good for now. I very much want to get the fuck out of Utah, but I also have literally no idea how to move to another state. Like, finding a place to live, getting a job. Baffling to me to do in a place I don't know. I know, when it came down to it, when Dan was like, okay, let's move, I was like, the logistics of it were so overwhelming for me, which is like not a reason to move or not. Like, that's very much exciting. But it was very anxiety inducing for me. Because also, I have an aquatic pet, I have a lizard, and I have a dog. But I'd also have to move those 3. And if any of them got harmed because I decided to move across the country when I didn't have to, that would be very upsetting to me.
Are you sure she's still alive?
I leave a couple of bags of groceries outside her cabin every week, and sometimes I can see her inside. But whenever I try to talk to her, she won't answer.
What a brag, they get to go to NYC on the weekends. I love Amtrak. I love it. It's pretty cheap if you buy them like ahead of time, just not in December or November really. But out of that, especially if you go on a weekday, I've gone up on weekdays like once or twice to get a tattoo from a New York City artist. And that's pretty cheap too. This game is set in Washington, yeah.
I wonder what
This will give you a little
trying to
taste.
tell us.
We'll never know what's going on in that mind of hers.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
Gimme.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
Where do I
Hi,
get these
Nancy.
muffins?
How's it going?
Jenna, I want your muff. Give it to me.
It's been fun talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
I want that muff. I swear, she gives you muff, too. Does she not? Or am I thinking of a different game? Oh, I need to talk to Holt. Yeah, she gives Nancy free chowder. That's why I love her.
I finished that seamanship quiz.
Let's have a look. Right as rain. Just bring me that male crab and you'll be home free.
I've got a male crab, I think.
Let's have a look. Right as rain. Congratulations. Here's your GPS. Just
Oh my
turn
God.
around and
Yes.
follow the instructions. I'll take care of the crab for you.
Great. Thank you.
How much clam chowder would you eat to win the favor of an environmentally conscious
See
lesbian?
you around.
Yeah,
You know, I don't
whatever.
think I've ever had clam chowder. And I haven't really had seafood outside of my trip to Japan in a very long time. And Dan doesn't like seafood. So even though I'm not like super like strictly vegan these days, I don't really have an opportunity to eat clam chowder. I don't know. But I'd do anything for her, obviously. And kill a man. Alright. This is my worst nightmare, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna be brave. I'm gonna be so brave. You're a vegetarian now, though, so you wouldn't eat clam chowder. See, here's my thing. Here's my thing. I was strictly vegan for a very long time, but I had like some chronic health stuff, and I also didn't have the healthiest relationship with food. Oh. So now I don't have any labels, and like, if I want to eat meat or dairy or cheese, I will, but I pretty much never want meat or dairy or cheese. The only really thing I eat is like eggs. But if I'm like out traveling and stuff, I'll eat kind of whatever. Like in Japan, I was like eating meat and stuff because honestly, it's pretty hard to be vegetarian in Japan if you're not going to like specialized restaurants. And it's kind of exhausting because like all my friends from college are like, wait, you're not vegan now? Now what do you eat? And it's just like, I don't know, you don't have to list off what you eat every day. But because I eat vegan or don't eat vegan anymore, y'all want to know the details. I'm not saying that about you, Ty. It's very much a me thing where I get weirded out by it, but does it upset your digestive system to eat stuff you haven't eaten in a long time? No, but dairy is definitely not kind to me, I'll say that. And 48. But vegetarian and veganism is great. It's better for the planet. And honestly, meat is expensive. As someone who has never had to buy meat as an adult, meat is expensive. And cooking raw, thing is, I don't really like beef. I don't really like pork. The only one thing I kind of like is like chicken. But I feel like there's also like if I want vegan chicken nuggies, I can get good vegan chicken nuggies. I don't have the urge to eat chicken. Yeah, chicken is the scariest to cook. That's why I would like never eat meat at home, I think. My fear of cooking raw meat keeps me like vegetarian pretty much. Pretty sure there's another bottle out here, but I don't know where. I bake chicken so I don't have to worry about frying it. I feel like that's the way to go.
Maybe the messages are coordinates.
W123. Let's see. Get a meat thermometer? I mean, yeah. If you cook meat, definitely do that. Where do these go? West. Nope. 123. N48. 42. 517. Wist 123. Oh, I love roasted Brussels sprouts. I haven't had that in a long time. Get some. 08. 615. Create waypoint. God, I'm a genius. Are y'all intimidated by my genius? I'm just a normal girl. I'm just really good at stuff. And it's lonely because no one can relate to me. Let's go to the beach each.
Beach before?
Beach each. Now why'd you do that?
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
Hi, Hannah. It's Nancy. To make a long story short, I slipped on some rocks and have to come home. Could you please pick me up from the airport tonight? It's flight 323. Oh, and bring a couple of ice packs and some clean bandages. And you should probably rent a wheelchair, too. See you soon.
No, this game is so atmospheric. It's so cozy. There's so many fun ways to kill Nancy in it. There's lesbians. Like, what's not to like?
Stop to build a sandcastle. I could use a break.
You can build a sandcastle? Now, why won't you let me do that? You have to be precise. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. What do y'all know about sandcastles? What do y'all even know? I shall rule with an iron fist. Yeah, I'll give it boobs. And starfish. And starfish. And there we go. Now, isn't that beautiful?
Time to go back to work.
That tragic. Oh, okay, this is where we need to spell rosebud. Has anyone ever seen a real sandcastle? Like the ones in movies? I did see someone who I'm pretty sure was like some sort of professional artist at a beach once, because they had like an insane sandcastle set up that was like sculpted to the gods. All right, where's the picture of the flag chart from earlier? This is R. This is O. S. E. B. U. D.
I don't know what all those letters mean, but something tells me.
Oh, navigation. Do 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 do. Congratulations, I hope you enjoyed finding this thing, because you and I are just getting started. Making me read cursive is foul. See, I've got a secret. Got a secret, can you keep it? Well, this one you'll see. Well, two, actually, but I don't believe in just handing things to folks on a silver platter.
Send me
That's no fun.
From the top of the lighthouse in Morse code?
Alright, I was reading that, Nancy. Isn't the way life works either. To get anywhere in this world, you gotta get out there and be curious. You gotta ask questions and shake things up till you get the answers. And I know you're curious or you wouldn't be reading this. As for what I want you to send me, read the little story I've enclosed. That'll get you started. The story makes no sense, you say. Well, you get into this chest, didn't you? Anyways, eventually you'll find the answer to my first secret. As for my other secret, you're smart, and I have a sneaking suspicion you are. You'll figure it out along the way.
Something is fishy in Snake Horse Harbor.
Is something ever fishy in your Snake Horse Harbor? Yeah, this girl's never worked a day in her life. Nancy's worst nightmare. There once was a dog named Alpha who lived high in the Sierra Nevadas. The dog weighed about 100 kilos, that sounds right, and lives in a hotel in the Sierras. Alpha loved his owner, Juliet Smith. Juliet belonged to the Delta Gamma sorority and loved to dance the foxtrot. This is so me and Goose. Her boyfriend was named Oscar, and he was quite a Romeo. One day, the owner of the hotel decided to move to India.
This is the weirdest story I've ever read.
To raise lima beans. That was fine for Miss Smith because she wanted to live in the Delta Gamma house. But Alpha wanted to stay. Can I tell y'all, I know someone who graduated like 2 or 3 years ago from our college and still goes to his fraternity's parties. He still goes to his college parties. Like, he'll be out with like some of my friends and they'll be like, oh, you want to go out to the bars? And he's like, well, I heard our fraternity is having a party tonight. And our friends are just like, no, we're not going to do that. No, he's like with, He's like with our friends and he'll be like, y'all want to go hang out with some 18-year-olds? It's crazy. It's crazy. Right. Anyways, you need to write down all of the capital letters. E A S N E S A J S J D B O R O I. What is his relationship with women like? I feel like I can't I feel like I can't reveal too much because this is a real person. But I've heard stories. Not like illegal stories, just like embarrassing ones. D G B A S P I M S. Oh. Well, okay. ASN. Oh, is it like not capital letters? Yeah. I don't believe this person is an actual creep. As far as I know. My friends would not hang out with them if that was the case. What am I missing? It's not ASN. N is a red herring. Oh, you just not count them? JD Vance. JD Vance! Oh. About the furthest one. J.E. Vance. I don't remember. I thought it was all capitals, but I don't remember how it goes. You maybe take out the repeats? First word is ask, but I thought it wasn't words. How do you get a K? How do you get a K? From the kilos? It's the nautical alphabet. Sounds like a lie. Vulcan 146 is also knows of the NATO alphabet. Well, I don't know what that means. Well, I don't know what that means. Did I look it up? I'm assuming it's in a book somewhere that I don't have access to. So I'll look it up. Didn't you take a picture? Oh, that's on the same thing. I thought it was in a book, maybe. I see. Yes, I did. Oh, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo. Okay. Okay. Let me do that again. A-S-K H H-S-A-J J-D or H-I-L. It's definitely Hilda's gift. I remember that. Ask. HS.
So far, so good.
HS.
I don't know.
Now, what is Nancy doing? I think Nancy just had a little stroke there. Or he sure is having fun.
I'm getting there.
Yola's gift.
Ta-da! Ask HSAJJD for Hilda's gift. Ask Holt, Andy, and Jenna for Hilda's gift.
That was all improv. The versatility of Lonnie. Something to be admired. Whee!
Oops, must be ticklish.
Let me harass this little fish. Hee 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 hee. Does something happen if I press it a lot? Doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen. I'll keep trying. Well. Oh. Not the hole. Not the hole. Okay. Let's go. Get back. Society, please. Oh, I had a burp. Now where am I? The opposite of what I thought I was going. No, those are the sea caves. No, we need to... Back! Oh, no. Oh, we're good. We're good! No, I didn't grab a helmet. Can you drown on the kayak? We already did. You sure can. We already did. Nancy's died like 5 times in this playthrough already. It's pretty exciting. Give me a
Hi,
gift.
Nancy, how's it going?
Did Hilda Swenson give you something?
She made a necklace for me. Prettiest thing I own. I'd show it to you, but it's at my house. How did you know she gave me something?
It's kind of a long story.
Give it to me.
But I'd really love to see that necklace.
Problem is, my home's across town, and I'm real low on clams, which means I've got to go clamming before I can even think about doing anything else.
Wait, do any deaths in Nancy actually kill her and not just send her home? Yeah, for sure. She died in the tomb game when the screen just went black.
Why don't I go clamming for you?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna look for clams.
I'll go get the necklace. You can put them in here. 15 ought to do it. That's
We're
the
gonna
limit
get
anyway.
clams for Jenna.
But you'll also need
Let's
a
go,
permit.
girls.
Andy Jason can issue you one.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Yeah, hasn't it, though?
We do get beheaded in
You
Thornton
again?
Hall.
I understand that Hilda Swenson gave you something?
So what if she did?
Aw, dog shampoos, thank you for the 15 months.
Do you think I could see it?
Tell you what.
Swag
this
indeed.
chest problem I've been working on is giving me fits. Here, solve it
Ooh.
for me, and I'll let you see what Hilda gave me. Feel free to look at the chest book in
Y'all,
my
any
duffel bag
chess
if you
heads
need
in the
help.
chat?
Let me know when you're through.
Any chess heads in the chat?
B R B K
K.
R.
R. Alright, so we need to move. We need to move. I know the moves, but I have no strategy. That's exactly how I am. And I've really tried, not that I've really tried, but I've tried to develop it over the years. Like I played with people who have strategy, but honestly, they're not very good at teaching me how to be better. They just kind of laugh at how bad I am. They just kind of laugh at how bad I am and say something mean.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Wrong. Wrong.
don't need her to be so judgmental. What's the other one? I forget what they're called.
Wrong. B. Q.
Q?
Good.
Q. 2. Wrong. Wrong. Yeah, classic chess player. Am I right? Am I right? I wish I was good at it, because, like, it's something you can play by yourself or play online. And it seems like a fun hobby to have. Move queen there. And then D6.
Correct. Queen moves to D6. So black would move here.
And then move queen again. Right? To 8. D8.
Perfect. Yes. There. Checkmate.
And you're free to check the king. Ron! Ron, no! What is it? He's going to sacrifice himself. No, you can't. There must be another way. You want to stop Snape from stealing that stone or what? Harry, it's you that has to go on. Not me, not Hermione, you. Once I make my move.
Done with that chess problem yet?
Check it out.
Right as rain. And
I'm not going to watch the reboot, but the reboot will never be able to top that.
Handle's made of scrimshaw. She carved it herself. Never would tell me why she wrote one bum on it like that.
She was calling you out.
This was after her husband died. Guess her mind was starting to go.
Thanks for letting me see it.
Imagine getting a gift that just says one bum on it.
Vote for Holt. Spread the word.
Not me. Not Hermione. You're. Thanks for letting me see your one bum. I don't know if I want to see his one bum, if I'm being honest. I'm being so vulnerable.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey, you creep. Oh, I never called the lady back, did I?
I understand that Hilda Swenson gave you a present?
She gave me the design I used to create the keychains I give away to everyone who goes on a Whale World Whale Watch. She was quite the graphic artist.
I knew a man didn't make that logo.
Could I have a keychain?
Sure, if you go on a whale watch.
That boat in a bottle you have is fascinating.
It was made by one of the first non-Native Americans to settle here. A guy named Benjamin
Non-Native.
Hawkins. I bought it from this lady who kinda went bonkers after her husband died.
So an invader.
You mean Hilda Swenson?
Not he's
That's the
kinda.
one.
We can't.
Gave away everything she
Not
owned,
Bach.
moved to this tiny island across the channel, and went certifiably nuts. Which is too bad. She was a nice lady.
What a kind way to talk about this woman who gave so much to you.
I need a clamming permit. Jenna said I could get one from you?
Ordinarily you could, but permits mean paperwork, and I'm kinda busy right now. Of course, if someone wanted to volunteer to help me...
What kind of help do you need?
We love
Inside
unpaid
that
labor.
box marked caddy is a miniature of what our resident sea monster might look like in skeletal form. Assemble it for me, and I'll not only give you a permit, but I'll throw in a free clam tube. And remember, whales rule!
Wait, wasn't a certain someone in Chili's hear me out? Not Andy. That's for sure. Yeah, only remember the Piantas. That's all you need to remember. And
Bingo!
that's all you need to remember.
Nah.
Well, Nancy, I'm just putting that somewhere. I assume
Nah.
whom means wrong.
Good. Nah.
Nah.
Good.
This is how I process all feedback, though. Not gonna be honest. It's either nah or good.
Nah. Nah.
Nah. Oh, the music stopped. Now we're just left alone with
Bingo.
my thoughts. Do do do. The silence. Hmm.
Nah. Good.
Good.
Nah.
What an inquisitive woman this Nancy Drew is. Ethan Slater. Ethan Slater. I don't know what the other words are. There are other words.
Nah.
I just remember Ethan Slater.
Nah. Good.
Good.
Bingo.
Beep, beep, beep.
Nah. Nah. Nah.
Now,
Nah.
Now, Oh,
Nah.
these were stacked up.
Nah.
Man, I'm putting together this model for an animal that doesn't even exist. Does it need to be accurate, really? The animal isn't real.
Nah.
Sorry to break it to you.
Bingo. Good.
Only Chessie is real. Everyone knows that.
Good. Nah.
Nah.
Nah. Bingo.
Okay, now it's just figuring out what's up going on here.
Nah. 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 Bingo.
All right. How does this tale come together? This fictional tale, might I add.
Nah.
I think that's the shoulder, not the tail. Oh. Oh. Like in here?
Nah.
Did it fit? There?
Bingo.
Well, that fits there. Like the fin.
Wow, am I a creative
Wow.
genius or what?
I am a genius. Thank you.
Hi, Nancy.
I finished putting that display together.
So you did. Caddy never looked better. Here's your permit, and here's your clam tube. Look for little holes in the sand. Sometimes water will squirt out of them. Anyway, center the tube over the hole, push it
We
down
love
into the
squirting
sand,
holes.
and pull. If you're quick enough, the clam will be in the sand that comes out of the tube. If not, try again.
Thanks for your time.
Whales rule!
Whales rule. Oh. I remember how I do this. I need to put my card in here. All right. Big spin. Big money, big money. Go. Go. God, please. Oh my God, we won.
I won the whale watching tour. All right.
Nancy doesn't have to pay. He loves getting things for free. He has to nickel and dime these people.
Hi, Nancy.
I won a free whale watching tour.
She's not paying $30 for that.
Congratulations. I'll give you an exclusive tour. Just be you and me.
Oh.
Sounds great.
No. I don't think I would want to go on a boat far out with a stranger that looked like that. Wow, though. Wow. My parents and my sister went out to these islands in Washington, but I didn't go with them. Oh my God, that's so cool. I want to do it someday.
Thank you for the great tour and for letting me
Him
use
or
your
Ned?
camera.
My pleasure.
Why would you present me with this? I mean, we don't know what Ned looks like. We just have his awful personality, but they're both awful. I think Ned. This is so Lana Del Rey and crocodile coded.
Since I took your whale watching tour, I get a free keychain, right?
Actually,
Give me that free
I only
stuff.
give them to paying customers.
What?
Now, why did the term false
My father will be
advertising
hearing about
suddenly
this.
pop into my head?
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Nancy is
My pleasure.
not having it. Not having it. All right, let's go get some clams. Let's clam it up. Let's tube some holes and clam it up. Why does he look like a ragdoll that got turned into a real boy? Oh, Nancy for sure is a trust fund kid. For sure. How's she doing all these unpaid internships? And vacations? She's not in school. She doesn't have a job. Now, where are these holes? There's a hole.
Aha!
Now, y'all want to see a hacking trick? Oh. I thought I had it. How do you do it? How do you do it? No clam. So no clam? Kat, I have amazing news. My boyfriend is coming tomorrow and he's spending a whole week with me. Oh, that's so exciting. So no clam? How do I do it? How do I do it? There's a way to hack this. I don't want to do the real work. I'm going to look it up because I'm that petty. How does he do it? Arglefump. Tell me the answers. I remember there being a trick, but I don't remember how to do it. How does he do it? He eats it up with ease. Don't mind me. I'm not looking up Arglefump right now. Absolutely not. Oh, there it is.
Clamming. You pick up the clam, then you look at the clam thing. Oh look, there's one clam. Now you look at the clam thing. Oh look, now there are two.
I may have messed it up. Also, I haven't saved my game like at all. I may have messed it up because I already have two. Dang it, I think I actually may have messed it up. I already have two. Well, dang it. I'm gonna have to kayak for sure. You look at the clam. You look at the bucket. Oh! Ah! Ah! Look at me. Are y'all seeing this? I'm incredible. I've got so many clams. Have y'all ever seen so many? Watch, because I was too excited about my clams to look what you were trying to tell me. I flew too close to the sun, you could say. Where's the spot? Where's the spot? It disappeared. No! Spot isn't here anymore. This is a disaster. What happened? God, what happened? What happened to my clams? I'm clamless. I have 2 clams again. Okay. Nope. Okay. 3. No. God damn it. Now it's not any faster than just doing it. But I don't want to go in the kayak if I don't have to. You have to understand. Arf. Arf. I don't want to kayak. I hate kayaking so much. Nancy got that dog in her. I liked oysters when I ate seafood. No, that was controversial. Sometimes you have to kayak. No, never. Not for me. Although I do think we will have to kayak later, but it's not my time. I'm too young.
Yuck, you're no clam.
God. Gosh dang it. Why has God forsaken me?
No clams here.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh. I don't want to hear it from y'all. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I don't even care. You see, y'all are laughing, but I don't even care about it. I'm not even bothered. So you don't have to be. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right, 15 clams. I'm all set.
I didn't think they were gonna count the clam on the outside. Or I did, but I realized too late. Alright, I got the dang clams. Easy. Hacked. Speedrun hack. I bet y'all are so impressed. Let me save my game, because we're not doing that again. Alright, I'm gonna cut that out of the VOD so everyone knows that I did it on my first try.
Hi, Nancy. Oh, good, you got the clams. Let me take those
Oh, I got the
from
clams.
you. I'll take that clam tube off your hands, too. You'll never guess what happened. While I was home getting that necklace for you, somebody broke in here. The sheriff just left.
What did the sheriff say?
Nothing. He looked around, wrote down what was stolen, shook his head, and said he'd call me. What's weird
Typical.
is I'm not only missing food, like bread and eggs and stuff like that, but it looks like they also stole a bunch of tools and some boat parts.
Boat parts?
Go figure. What's more, both doors were locked when I got here, and none of the windows were broken. It's like a ghost did it.
I believe that you think a ghost did it.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
It was
If you wanna
that
play
dang
detective,
whale.
Please, be my guest. If you have any questions, just holler.
It's blowing up buildings with the white wolf. Ochre. Oh, we already... I know what a royal flush is. Yes. We do need to open this, though. 3, 4, 7, 5. Where'd my pen go? Did it fall? What the heck? Guess I'll just use my phone. It's somewhere. Three, 4, 7, 5. Okay. Now we can break into the lighthouse. Right. But we'll probably do that. Alright, let's complete this. And every king needs a queen, you know what I'm saying? Can I get a jack? Can I get a jack? There we go.
What was that?
What was that? Hold on, what was that? Do. I won't let our lighthouse become a dark house. Hilda Swenson, the mayor. You go. We love women in leadership. Who could do this? Who could do this? A
Looks
poor
like
sweet
you do a lot
lesbian.
of shopping at Save King.
I do all my shopping at Save King.
Oh, you go to a discount store, poor?
In here.
Gotta store 'em somewhere. I don't have a garage. I barely have a closet.
You're getting a
My
kitten
book
next
books
week?
don't. A lot.
That's so exciting. Alright, should I do this now? I guess I'll do it. Should I do it to him?
I can't see a thing. I'm gonna need a flashlight.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need a flashlight. You know what I should do? I should call the wood lady, because I have forgotten about that. I'm definitely gonna forget it by next week.
You have reached the desk of Dr. Irina Predoviciu.
What is going on?
Desk, but we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Thank you.
I'm getting her from a friend of a friend. He found a litter of flea-ridden kittens in an abandoned house and nursed them back to health, and I'm taking the last one. She's spotted black and gray. Sad. Hotchkiss, do you know why Russian lady isn't answering my calls? She doesn't want your wood, Shlee? But I want her wood. Why isn't she answering my call? Oh, Bess. She's just not that into you. Oh, should we be by the microscope?
Hey, Bess, it's me.
Hey, how's it going? Grab the phone. It's Nancy. While George picks up, I'm gonna turn down the heat under my roux.
Under your what?
Hey, Nance. So, how's your vacation going?
Great. I got here just in time to solve a mystery.
No mysteries, Nancy. You're supposed to be relaxing. Oh, give it up, George. You
This is
can't
for
help it.
relaxing.
So what's the deal with this one?
The crime, vandalism. The time,
The crime,
just before I
vandalism.
arrived. The scene, Katie's boat.
What?
That really is what we're just investigating.
Don't worry, we're both fine. The engine of the boat was damaged, but Katie's working on it.
Why would somebody do something like that? Uh-oh. I bet it's got something to do with that orphan killer whale.
You know about that?
Katie told us about
This
the
George
whale when we
voice is
called to tell her
something.
you were on your way. Someone vandalized.
She also
Katie's
sounds like
boat because of
70.
a whale?
There was a town meeting last night. Katie apparently got a little argumentative.
Katie does have a mouth on her, especially when the subject is marine life. Did they find any fingerprints?
Katie wouldn't let me call the sheriff.
Why not?
Might be the most low-stakes game ever. That's where you're wrong, Blue Star. Where you're wrong.
She said she was afraid her insurance company would raise her rates.
Well, she doesn't have much money.
Rich
I can
people
tell you that.
hate vandalism.
Bess, is that
That's the
supposed
most
to be
violent
something
crime
like
to them.
that? Oh no! Darn it!
Darn what?
My roux. It's ruined. Oh no! She wrecked her roux. It's not funny, George. Yes, it is, Bess.
What's a roux?
A carefully heated mixture of flour and butter. I was going to use it to thicken my gumbo.
I feel like a roux is not that fancy.
Did you say gumbo?
Rock shrimp gumbo. It was Chef Sherwood's main dish last
Do y'all
night.
not make gumbo on occasion?
Cooking show called Feasting for Fitness.
Let me guess. It's hosted by a guy.
Not
and
feasting
he's
for
very
fitness.
That happens to be true, but I watch it because I like his philosophy. Eat in moderation and eat only that which is made out of fresh ingredients and cooked with great skill, care, and judgment.
When
No,
did all
Nancy's never
this
cooked.
start?
That's why she doesn't know.
Days ago. Yesterday she cooked, or should I say ruined, crepes. They weren't ruined.
I guess it's not rich people food, you're right.
Parts of them. Anyway, I want to hear what you're doing, Nance.
I make a vegan gumbo. I got the recipe from Edgy Veg. It's delightful.
I better get going.
See ya. Hasta la pasta.
Don't ever say that to me again. All right, let's go back by the microscope and call Stephanie Meyer. And then I think we're going to wrap it up for today because I want there to be enough content for next week. Doesn't seem too fancy to me. I make some roux-based sauces for pasta dishes. Yeah, I feel like maybe it's intimidating at first, but it's not too bad. And the ingredients are very simple. Oh, it's up here. No dice on that. God, I love the music in this game, though. I feel like I've only ever used a roux for gumbo. I've made like my own like marinara sauce, but other than that, I haven't really made a lot of pasta sauces, which is definitely something I feel like I should get into. I make risotto.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. Could you try to identify that wood sample for me again?
Is the wood sample black, brown, or
I love how I
yellow?
didn't look at the
Brownish.
sample again.
Brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
Okay, and the holes are really, really tiny, right?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately,
No.
I can't ID the sample because that description accounts for a lot of different
Pearl.
woods. Beech, sycamore, alder, maple, you
I'm
name it.
I'm looking
Please
up the
check your
answer.
sample again. Goodbye.
She's driving me crazy. I'm looking it up. Because she's messing around.
You have reached the desk of Dr. Irina Predoviciu. I'm away from my desk, but will be back in a couple of minutes. Thank you.
I mean, they're tiny because you can never see them. And now she's not answering my calls. Yeah, I'm sure I have to do another slider puzzle. Because she loves wooden puzzles. Y'all know this. He loves wooden puzzles. And it's the exact same. It's not even different. Alright. Alright. I will look at it. Ah, scared me. So loud. Okay. You'd think I'd get used to it, but I will never.
This is Irina.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
Alright, I have the answers
Could
in
you
front of me.
identify that wood sample for me again?
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Here's the thing. I said the holes were pretty small because you can't. They're microscopic. You know.
Brownish.
Brown or brown?
They're microscopic.
reddish?
Of course, they're small.
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
Okay. And the holes are really, really tiny, right?
No, they're pretty sizable.
Then you've got a tropical hardwood. I was assuming the sample was a North American wood. All right. Are there any distinguishable horizontal lines on the sample?
Yes, there are horizontal lines.
We did it.
If this wood is used for crating, then it's probably Luan. It's fairly common in plywood, but it's a rainforest timber, so it's declining in popularity.
Luan, all right. Thanks for your help.
Glad to have been of service.
All that work just for that. Okay. Let's save. I'm gonna say flashlight Katie, so I remember what we need to do next. Well, we sure did get a lot of clams, didn't we? Oh, Dan is unpacking the dishwasher, distracting me. We sure did get a lot of clams, and I had fun doing it. I had a lot of fun doing it. Okay? No matter what people say. Right? But yeah, thanks y'all for hanging out. I hope y'all had fun. Hope you're doing well. And I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Or who knows? It'll be a surprise. No one clipped the clam moment. All right, have a good night, everyone. Bye.